top end of your mat, spreading out your fingers. And then as we look up between your hands, let's gently start to draw your body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then drawing up into your cat stretch. Let's pull up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking your head and tailbone away and sitting back down onto your heels. And let's again draw the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin. And again, drawing up into your cat stretch, up through the shoulders, up into the back. And then take the head and the tailbone away, and sitting back down onto your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground. And as we curl the toes, let's send the hips back and draw down into a nice long downward facing dog. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, and then bending with your knees and sitting back upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin up. And as we curl the toes, pull up through the belly and lengthen into a downward facing dog. And draw forwards, hold out into a high plank, bending with your knees. Let's sit all the way back down upon your heels. Again, bring the body up and along the ground, lifting the chin. And as we curl the toes, pressing away through the hips and looking up towards your navel. Come forwards and hold to a high plank. And bending with your knees. And let's sit all the way back. And again, drawing the body up and along the ground. Chin lifts, shoulders back. Curling with your toes. Pressing away into a nice long downward facing dog. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank. And then bending with your knees, gently releasing and sitting back. Couple more times. Bring the body to pull up and through. And then hips go back, head releases down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank. Bending your knees, gently sitting it back. And then that one more time. Bring the body to pull on up, lifting the chin. And then curling with your toes and staying in the downward dog. And let's just walk the feet a little from one to the other here. And just moving through the hips. Noticing how your hamstrings and calf muscles are for you today. And noticing how the lower back muscles respond as you move from side to side. And let's come on down to your knees and placing your right foot forwards. Just taking down your right hand to the side of your foot. Bring your left arm up and over and take a nice graceful arc. So come on over, stretching to the side body. And then bring your hand back down. Curling with your toes, lifting up the back knee and raising your right arm, looking on up. And then releasing your knee back on down, coming up through the middle. And as we raise the arms nice and high, stretching away, maybe take the right hand back behind the left, squeezing the space out from behind the head. And then letting your arms go, let's just gently move back upon the back knee, extending a little through the back body, shoulders releasing away from your ears. And then rolling your foot a little open to the right. Bring it back and then stretch your toes down towards the floor. Drawing back your toes, and again, let's roll open to the right. Drawing it back down, and then taking your toes down and in towards the floor. And then drawing it back. Let's pull up a little through the belly, come up onto your knees. And today we're going to make a stop sign with the hands. And as we peel back one arm, keep the fingers drawing back and look back towards your hand. And then move it back up and over. So not going in the full circle with this one. Other arm, let's breathe out. Taking the arm backwards. Then breathing in to draw the arm back over. Breathing out to take the arm backwards, looking to the hand. And breathing in to draw it back and over. Again, breathing out, rolling the arm back. And breathing in to bring it back and over. Two more here. Breathing out, open the shoulder. Breathing in to draw it back. Again, breathing out, open the arm back. Breathing in to bring it back down. Letting your arms down. Let's step the left leg forwards. Take down the left hand to the side of your foot. Bring your right arm to stretch across, looking upwards towards your hand. And then bring that hand back down to the earth. Curl toes, lifting up the right knee, and then turn to the left and raising your left arm up. And then letting your knee back down upon the floor, coming up through the middle, raising your arms high. Left hand drawing back behind the right, chin lifting, shoulders back. Releasing your arms all the way back down. Moving back upon that back knee. Drawing back your toes. Dig the heel in. Just dropping back the shoulders so the neck has space. Then let's draw open your left foot to the left. Bring it back up and take a stretch down with your toes towards the floor. And then drawing your toes back. And again, take the foot open to the left. Bring it back and then stretching toes down and in towards the floor. And then drawing it back. Okay, just a little round up through your back. And let's come around onto your back. So we can come around and place your feet so they're flat down upon the floor. Opening your body out to the earth. And just work with the lower back. First of all, a little bit of an imprint towards the ground. And then release the back away. And again, let's just take the lower back to imprint. And release the back away. And just noticing the back. Noticing how it's moving for you today. And then when we settle, feel you have a natural hollow underneath the lower back. And then if we bring the shoulders up to your ears, set them back and draw them down. And do that a few times. Notice again, any tightness around the upper back. Just checking in, noticing how your body is for you today. And we'll walk the shoulders away from your ears, wriggle the neck out and the neck to extend away from your shoulders, feeling that the collarbone really opens back. Coming into your Pilates breath work now. So taking that longer, deeper breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy. So as you breathe in, the ribcage widens, the belly is flat. And as you breathe out, let's draw up on the pelvic floor. Let's draw the navel back to the spine. And pulling up behind the surface muscles. One more time here. Really deepen the breath in, the belly remains flat. And then as you breathe out, pulling in, pulling up, and taking that nice strong connection through your core. Now we're going to start off today with our shoulder bridge. So if you'd like to be able to reach down, take your heels with your fingertips. Taking a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, lower the back upon the floor, peel the spine away from the ground. Come on up to your shoulders. Try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower all the way back down. And again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's engage with your core, peel all the way back on up. Breathing in, and breathing out, let's lower the back down carefully, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, rippling the back up and away from the floor, coming up onto your shoulders, ribs floating down into your body. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower the back down into an imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, if you're feeling stronger today, staying up in your lifted position, although you can go back down if you prefer. Now, we're going to pay attention now to the hip bones. And I'd like to see if you can lift one hip bone slightly higher than the other, and breathe in to lower. Breathing out, lifting the other hip bone slightly higher, breathe in to lower. Now just try not to clench your buttocks. I know it's really hard, but if we can, try and draw that deep awareness to your internal oblique muscles and into your deep core center strength muscles, your transverse abdominis muscle. So as you lift the hip bone, breathing out, as you lower, breathing in, breathing out, lifting the hip bone slightly higher, breathing in to lower, breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower, again breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. Couple more, breathing out to lift, into lower, one more time, and take a breath in, and breathing out to lower your back all the way back down. Let's stretch the legs out and away from the body. And as you bring one leg up towards the ceiling, breathing in, and as you lower the leg back down, breathing out, swapping over, breathing in to raise the leg up, breathing out as you lower. Now, this can be our base plan, and if you just want to really think about the hamstrings, think about using your core on that downward motion, by all means, please carry on. I'm going to offer up single leg drops where we have the head and shoulders off the ground. So raising up the head and shoulders, holding your right leg with your right hand, and taking the left hand back behind the head. Hover the left leg an inch from the ground, then breathe in to raise the left leg up, and breathing out, lower it straight back down. Breathing in, leg raises, and breathing out to lower. Really locking into the core, extend that leg out and away from the body. Breathing in to raise, and breathing out to lower. The chin is just slightly up off your chest here. If you can, you've got a neutral back, that would be great. Two more, breathing in to come up, breathing out to lower. And then on that last one, lower the leg down, let's regroup and we'll go to the other side. Taking the left leg up, hold on to the left leg, right hand coming back behind your head, hovering your leg an inch from the floor, then breathing in to raise your right leg up, breathing out to lower it down. Breathing in to bring the leg up. Breathing out, lock into the core as you lower. Breathing in to raise the leg up. Breathing out, stretching that leg away. Again, breathing and raise the leg. Breathing out to lower. Okay, breathing and raise the leg up. Breathing out, stretching that leg away. And again, over onto your forearms, but I'm going to get you to clasp your fingers together today for the dolphin. So if we can draw the elbows down towards the floor, and as I say, clasping the fingers in together, I'm going to start off on the knees with the feet on the ground. And as we breathe out, drawing forwards, and then breathing in to draw back. Breathing out to engage with your core as you draw forwards, breathing in. So we're going to use this as our loading up here today for our shoulders and our upper arm area. Breathing out. Now if you are feeling stronger, maybe curl the toes, push the hips into the air, and we do this from the toes instead. So working into your dolphin here, breathing out as you come forwards, breathing in. This is often used in yoga. We're adopting it here for Pilates, so we can really think about the core center as we come forwards. Breathing out, breathing in to come back. Breathing out as we come forwards, breathing in, sending your hips back. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, sending it back. Two more here, breathing out. Breathing in, sending it back. One more time, breathing out. Breathing in, sending the hips back. And then lower yourself down and upon your knees. Now taking the hands beneath your shoulders. Working next into the glutes. I'm going to start off with single leg extensions. And today I'm going to work up into single leg circles. Well, it'll be quite difficult to do double leg circles. Okay, so it will be a single leg circle, but I'll give you the option to use the opposite arm. But setting up first of all, pull up on your bottom rib and just drop back your shoulders. So you've got a lovely neutral back. And then as you graze the ground with your big toe, breathing out, send the leg away from you, and then breathing in to draw back in. Breathing out, send the leg away, squeeze the back side, then breathing in to draw it back on in. Breathing out, engaging your core as you lift, breathing in to draw back in. Breathing out, press away, pull up through the belly, breathing in to draw back in. And again, breathing out, pushing away, lift the leg, and breathing in to draw back in. Breathing out to extend, and you could stay with that if you prefer. Now next, I'm extending the leg away, and then I'm going to circle the leg towards the ceiling, slightly back and down. So slightly out to the side, upwards and down. And as the leg goes upwards, breathe out, breathe into lower. And now, as I said, if you want to, reflect with the opposite arm and circle also. Okay, so you're breathing out, really destabilizing the body here. Breathing out to lift into lower. Engaging with the core and lower. Again, breathing out and in. Breathing out and in. Pulling back through the belly. Circling up and round. Good. And again, breathing out and in. Finishing off that last one. And we draw the leg back in. Let's change sides. So taking the other leg away, and then as we circle up, breathing out, breathing in. So again, locking into the core, pulling up on the bottom rib, trying not to take too much of a sink into the lower back. If it's all feeling good, let's circle the opposite hand as well. Breathing out and in. Just taking those circles, nice big movements here. Breathing out and in. Challenge the core as well as you can today. Breathing out and in. Good. Breathing out and in. Alright, finishing off that last one again. And relax. Alright, let's come all the way down upon your belly. Now coming into a little stretch stretch here for the chest. Work one arm out and along the floor there for me. Gently roll across onto your shoulder, tucking your knees in, and then if you can, raising the opposite arm. And then coming all the way back down. Changing sides, stretch the arm out and along the floor, roll gently back, tap the knees in, raising the opposite arm. And now coming all the way back round onto your belly. Alright, so turning the feet slightly in towards each other, getting ready to work up into the breaststroke. Relax the buttocks, let your shoulders drop down and in towards the floor. As you breathe in, let's roll back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging with your core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out to lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out as you draw the navel back to the spine and we lift, we hover. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out softly, lowering your shoulders back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, let's lower the shoulders back. And today, this is enough, carry on. Okay, coming up and down from the ground. If you feel okay with it, raise up and hold. Lock into the core and then breathe in to reach your arms ahead of you. And breathing out to draw your arms back. Keeping the gaze towards the floor so the neck muscles do not incur any extra work. So we just want to hold the body up by using the core. You're going to feel the lower back muscles kick in a little bit here. Try not to make it all about the lower back. Try and really feel the core strength holding you in position. Reaching your arms as long as you can, all the way back. 2 more here. If you're using the arms, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, drawing back. 1 more time, breathing in. Breathing out to draw back. And let's come on up onto your hands and your knees. And I'm going to come in to thread the needle as a stretch here. So I'm going to work through the right arm beneath and lower the shoulder to the floor. If you would like to also take an inner thigh stretch, take out your right leg to the side first and then post your arm underneath. And gently lowering down onto the shoulder, but you don't have to do the leg if, again, it feels like it's a bit too much. It's just an option. And then gently raise it up and we'll change sides. Taking the leg out to the side, posting the left arm underneath and lowering your shoulder. Okay, let's draw the body all the way back on up. Come around to a seated position. Let's look at rolling backwards. Okay, so we've got the legs out in front, got the shoulders nice and relaxed. Feel free to use some softness behind the lower back, if that helps. Feel free to use a band, okay, if that's going to be helping you. And we'll take a nice deep breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, we'll pull up through the belly and gently curve your lumbar spine, just stopping around halfway. Breathing in, and we'll breathe out, and really put up into the core, drawing your body up to a nice tall seated position. And again, breathe breathing in, feel the ribs widen. And as you breathe out, let's sink into the lower back. Work down to about halfway. Breathing in and breathing out to engage with your core and sit the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in. Let's breathe out, slowly rolling back. Now it could be halfway. You could make it down to the ground if the back feels good too. Breathing in and then breathing out to slowly draw your body all the way back and up to seated. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's keep the shoulders relaxed. Let's work through the passage and movement of the back. Breathing in, then breathing out, and slowly drawing the body back on up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's lower the body carefully back. Breathing in, let's breathe out, engaging with your core to peel the body up nice, tall, seated position. One more time. Deep breath in, breathing out, curving through the back. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Imprint the spine and peel the body all the way back up. Okay. Take the hands back behind you. Bend your knees up and flatten your feet to the ground. Open back with your shoulders and your chest, working into our triceps next. As we dip back, breathing in. And then as we push away from the ground, breathing out. And again, as we dip back, breathing in. And as we push forwards, breathing out. Now if that's enough today, carry on. If you can lift your body off the ground, straighten your legs, offer the chest up. And as we breathe out, pushing down through your toes and breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out to engage with your core lift and breathing into lower. Again, breathing out as we lift and breathing into lower. Again, engaging with your core lift and breathing into lower. Good, keep it strong. Feel free to break if you need to, if it starts to get a little bit too intense. So thinking about the upper back of your arms here, thinking about the weight bearing going through your wrists, your elbows and your joints. Okay, all very good for keeping the ligaments and the tendons strong and again being able to do what we want them to do. And also a weight bearing into the bone work. So again, great stuff here. Strength, longevity. Couple more. Breathing out to lift, into lower. And again, breathing out to lift. And lower. All right, we'll release now the arms. So coming around to a seated position of your choice. Sitting the body up as tall as you can, lengthening away through your fingertips. And then as we draw back, we're reaching backwards and then open it back. As you go back, breathing out, softly reaching back, breathing and opening. And again, breathing out to reach it back, breathing in. That's it, keeping the head up, working your best range of motion here. Breathing out, stretch it back, breathing in. And again, breathing out, stretch away. And a couple more. Really lengthening through the fingertips. You can reach out and away. Okay, now the next one, we're going to take the hand down and either giving a little support there to the elbow or reaching back and taking a hold of the fingers. And just breathe nice deep breaths into the stretch for triceps, but also down along the side body into the latissimus dorsi. And then we'll swap it on over. buttocks. And then as you come to raise that top leg up, breathing out, pressing it away, breathing into lower back down. As you press away, draw the navel back to the spine and lift, breathing in as you lower. So just keeping the knee and keeping the foot front facing, taking that leg away from the body on that lovely long stretch, and lower. Again, breathing out to press the leg away, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, reach the leg out, into lower. And again, breathing out, press, and lower. Couple more. Breathing out, stretch the leg away, into lower. One more time. Okay, now let's stay as we are today. And we're just going to take the toe to come forwards and then roll the heel to go back. As you draw the knee forwards, breathe in. As you roll it back, breathing out. So you may be able to squeeze the back side a little when you take the heel back. Draw the knee downwards and then roll the knee to face upwards. And really working through the toes, really flexing the foot to get that lovely strength work here for the ankle, for the foot's movement. Breathing in, tuck, breathing out, drawing back. And again, toe forwards, heel back. Two more here, breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. And then if we just draw those knees in a little, take a hold of your top leg. Let's just draw back for a quad stretch. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's draw back a little further. Onto your elbow, and we're looking at working into your side bend. So first of all, here I've got those knees tucked in. We're going to open back with the shoulders and the chest. Then as we look to lift up onto the elbow, reaching up past your ear into that side bend. So thinking here that as we lift, we're going to make that little rainbow arc with your back as you reach over. Now you can stay on the elbows and the knees, which is our base layer, or we put the hand to the floor, we line up the heel all the way through into the foot, and then when we're ready, we take it up a little higher, snapping the legs up together, reaching up past your ear, and then breathing into lower. Alright, but totally up to you, how many you do. Alright, again, whether you stay on the elbow, or whether you come on up. If you just think about lifting and drawing the hips slightly forwards and keeping your gaze forwards. So we keep the body in a lovely strong line. Breathing out to reach, breathing into lower. The last couple coming up, breathing out, engaging the core, so keep that stabilization there. In as we lower. One more time, breathing out, reaching over. Draw back down. Okay, let's come around to the other side. So again, settling the body out for the other side. Lengthening out and along the floor. Pointing your toes. Half clench your buttocks, lifting your chin. And again, just draw down that top shoulder. As you breathe out, let's raise the top leg. Breathing in as you lower it back. Again, breathing out, let's engage with your core as you lift, and breathing in as you lower. So nice and strong through that body line. The chin is slightly lifted, the ribs floating down into your body. All the action is happening through from that lateral movement through to your hip. So the adductors and the abductors, the inner and outside edge of the upper part of your leg, and they are working massively here. breathing out to press away. And lower. Again, breathing out, pressing away. The waist is drawing away from the floor as you extend. Breathing out to press. Into lower. Couple more times here. Breathing out. Breathing in. Press the leg away. And lower. Alright, second one here. We're going to take that toe down to the floor. And then roll the heel back. As you come forwards, breathe in. As you go back, breathing out. So drawing the knee forwards and then drawing the toes upwards. Breathing in forwards, breathing out, engage the core on the way back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards, breathing out, rolling back. And again, breathing in, toe down, breathing out, rolling back. And again, toe forwards, and then the heel back. Breathing in, knee down, breathing out, knee rolling back. And again, breathing in, breathing out to roll back. And again, breathing in, knee down, breathing out to roll back. And back, let's have two more there. Breathing in, breathing out to roll back. One more time. And back. Okay, then you can soften the knees in and just bring in a stretch for the top quad muscle. So as we bring the leg in and take a really strong breath. As you breathe out, see if you can let the muscles go a little bit more. And by using the breath, you can do that as many times as you want. Just trying to let the muscles relax. Trying to ease a little bit more stretch out into the front of your thigh. And then release. And let's come on up onto your side bend. So drawing the knees forwards of your body, open the body out again. And then as we lift up, breathing out, let's stretch up past your ear. And breathing in as you lower back down. Again, as you come up, lifting through your hips, lifting through your waist. And breathing in to draw back down. Okay, now if you feel you can, again, come up onto the hand, onto the foot. Just take a moment there just to line your body up. And then when you come up, bracing through the core, just to give yourself that great stability. And then as you go up, you've got that strength work coming through the wrists, the elbow, the shoulder again. And again, locking into the core, getting that lovely bend through the lumbar spine. Okay, just one area that we haven't gotten onto until now. So breathing out, we're bending out through the side body and into lower. Breathing out as we reach. Lower, two more coming up. Breathing out to reach. And lower, one more time. Breathing out to lift. And into lower. Good, come around. And actually come around onto your knees for me today. Now I'm going to take you into your pigeon posture stretch. Okay, so this will give us an opportunity to release out the glutes. So two ways of coming into this position. Alright, so again, let me make it easy for you. So we've got the right knee coming in towards the right wrist, and then we slide the leg away. Now if you need a bit more space, take this from a downward dog. So you're up a little bit higher. Then as you draw your right knee towards your right wrist, you can float the leg down. Left leg's going back behind. We'll make a little pile with your hands, and then lower your head down and in towards your fingers. So you've got your right knee tucked in towards your right wrist. How are we doing with that? That's it, that's it. And then lowering your body down. Sometimes it's neat to know how to get into it. But once we're in, we can hopefully enjoy a good stretch here for the hips and the glutes of your right leg. level, okay? Now I'm going to bring you down upon your back. We're going to work into the 100 next. So lowering your body carefully down, using a block behind your head, or using anything else that you need just to keep you inspired, keep you in focus. Some people like to use their ball between their ankles. By all means, if you've got it, use it. But as always, try and focus on the deeper breathing on this one and the real fullness of the connection of your core. Alright, so just again, it's only 100 seconds, okay? But it's just staying in that position for that time. So as we bring the legs up, one and then the other, bend the knees or keep the knees straight, but keep the legs straight. Raise the head and shoulders if that's good for you. Maybe supporting the head or patting the air by your side. Breathing in for about 4, breathing out for about 6. And let's go with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. Really think into the core now. 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Carefully bring it down. And just let your tiptoes come down to the floor. Now we can take the hands to spread out and along the ground. And then from here, gently let your knees rock a little side to side. So this will serve to release the lower back muscles and to also work a little into your waist. We want to keep both of the shoulder blades attached to the ground if we can. And if you want to make it just a little bit harder, picking up the feet and going from side to side. So breathing out to take the knees over, breathing in to come up. So just keeping your shoulder blades attached to the floor, and if you can, keep your knees pressed together. Finishing off your last one. Okay, and today I'm going to finish your postural work with working the abdominals lower to upwards. So I've got 3 options for you here. So my first is our heel dig. So shoulders nice and relaxed. Then lower one heel downwards and away from the body, breathing out, breathing in. Now if you can here, we're keeping a neutral back. A little gap underneath your lower back, and as we dig down, breathing out, press, breathing in to come back up. My second option is that we point the toes, we bring the hands in the air, and then breathing out to lower your back down and in towards the floor, and then breathing in to release. So breathing out, working that imprint of your back towards the floor, breathing in to release. challenging, getting the abdominals to work lower to upwards, but without swinging the legs. Now my final option is the rollover. So we bring the hands back down by your side, relaxing your shoulders, and it's your palms flat against the floor. Then breathing in to prepare, breathing out to peel the legs to go over. Breathing in to separate the legs, and then breathing out to slowly bring the body down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then the legs come together at the end. So this is a big back stretch. Heeling over, getting the abdominals to take you up and over. Breathing in, and then breathing out to slowly draw down. And then we bring the legs back together at the end. Breathing in, as we breathe out, with a lovely smooth press on over. Breathing in to separate, and breathing out, using the abdominals to bring you back down smoothly. You could do this with a block beneath your tailbone. So if you wanted to try, if you want to get going with this position, my advice is just to have the hips just a little off the ground. Okay? You can use 2 blocks if you wanted to. But what will happen then is you'll start to learn how to send the legs over without too much force. And then as your back starts to stretch out a bit, it could be that, and as your strength becomes stronger, you might find that you're able to take the legs over without launching. And whatever we're doing now, we're going to finish off our last one. Land your feet to the ground, and then gently roll to one side and bring yourself back up to seated. Okay, so if you could draw the right foot towards the inside of your left leg, and then bring across your right arm towards your left leg. Gently drawing your body forwards. Drawing your body back on up. And let's take over your right leg over your left leg. Left leg can remain straight, or we can draw it up to the side of you. And drawing your left arm in towards your right knee, hug the knee in, look over your shoulder. chin to one side of your collarbone. And then back to the middle. To the other side of your collarbone. And then back to the middle. Raising your head high. And then lowering one ear down towards one shoulder. And bring it back up. Over to the other shoulder.